Libra, welcome to your love reading for the month of June. Let's get started. We're going to do things a little differently this month. I've got my Angel Answers Oracle deck here separated in its categories because I want to pull 3 different answers for you. So if you have any questions about love, we got 2 answers coming out. Let's take them. We're going to get 4 cards for you. Okay, so we see it's up to you and get more information. So there's a choice to make here, and you have more of a say in this than you may realize, but you may need more information. So I love this card, it's up to you, she's pointing at you. And get more information are your first 2 messages. So from the second pile, we're gonna shuffle this and mix it up, and then we're gonna take the first card, the top card. Okay, so the next answer you're getting is a no. Not the no with the exclamation, just a no. So it is up to you, but you're being guided towards maybe a no. Interesting. Get more information. It's up to you and a no. Interesting. Let's see what this deck will say. Oh, the card flew out. Within the next few months. Okay, interesting. So within the next few months, things might be a little bit clearer. You might get the information that you need to make this decision that's up to you, but you really are being guided towards a no. So if you had a question that you were asking as I was shuffling, it's a no. Or if you were sort of wondering about timelines, it's within the next few months. If you're wondering about something that's a little bit more ambiguous, it's up to you. So like if you're thinking, something to do with a choice, will you get to make this decision on your own? I think you will. I think it's going to be up to you. So we'll leave those cards there and we'll see what this Oracle deck has to say about this situation here. For Libra, you're getting a no. You're getting a no, but it is up to you in the end. You may need to get more information within the next few months in order to make this decision. Okay, let's see here. For Libra, when it comes to love in July, stay optimistic. I like that. Always stay optimistic. Got another card. We want 3 ideally. Oops, that's way more than 3. That's 3 altogether. Let's put those back and we'll shuffle to get one more. What's this card, first of all? Let friends help you. Okay, stay optimistic. Let your friendships help you. You need support from others, maybe. Accept it. Accept that support. Okay, we've got a codependent relationship here. So codependency, it says here, addictions are affecting your romantic life, but codependency could be pointing towards the relationship. If you're in one, it may be codependent, and you may need some support from your friends to sort of be able to walk away from this or to explore other options. Ultimately, it's up to you, though. I think, nothing's going to happen here to shift it for you. When I see that it's up to you, that makes me think that the universe is awaiting your response to this scenario. They're giving you a hint by saying no, but it's sort of like you're going to have to make a call on this within the next few months. Interesting. Release your ex is coming through. This could be an ex, or it could be something that started in the past that you're still involved in that's codependent. For some of you, you may be codependent on your ex. You might still have not let that go. So it's interesting, Libra. Take it as it resonates. I'm sort of feeling a couple of options here for what this reading could be alluding to. We're going to pull another Oracle card, and we still have the tarot cards. But so far, it feels to me like for some of you, there's an existing ex in your life still, and you're wondering whether or not anything's going to happen with this person. And in that regard, I feel like it's up to you, but that you're being guided to let them go. Okay, and to stay optimistic that there is someone else out there for you, and that if you need support, talk to your friends about this. This is an opportunity for you to sort of get out whatever's within you that you need to talk about, and that might help you sort of understand things more. Get more information could also be this idea of speaking to your friends to sort of bounce around how you're feeling, to look at other perspectives, right? Now, for others of you, I'm sort of feeling like this could be a situation where you're in a relationship that needs to end. And that may sound too concrete for a tarot reading on YouTube, but it feels like for some of you, you might be in a codependent relationship that you need to sort of clear your energy of, right? Like this release your ex card carries the message on the bottom that says the time has come to clear your energy. So that may be that you need to release from a codependent relationship that you're in already. And so for some of you, that might be the message here. And we see here the idea of separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So for some of you Libras, you may need this codependent relationship to sort of exit. You may need to say no to this codependent relationship, and that time apart may be necessary. But to stay optimistic about that, talk to your friends if you need support. Very interesting messages coming through here for Libra. We're going to cut the deck and receive an oracle message here for you from this deck. Engagement. Very interesting card to receive. Engagement. This card can really suggest that something is coming through to cause an engagement, like between you and another person. And when I say engagement, I don't necessarily only mean like an engagement that precedes a wedding, but it can be that there is something happening to engage you in a way, like you're going to be engaged in something new. And so it's very interesting to see this engagement and stay optimistic and to say no to something and to say yes to something else with this is up to you and get more information. You know, it's very interesting. For some of you, there could be someone approaching you for a relationship, like I was saying, and you may need to really evaluate if this is a codependent structure or if it resonates for you. The bottom of the deck is contemplation. So we're going to take that as well, because you do need to contemplate this and get more information is coming through, right? So, you know, this is intriguing. You might be in a relationship right now that could move this codependency into an engagement, and you may need to consider whether or not you're going to agree to that or not. This is very interesting, Libra. Will you become deeper in this relationship, maybe through an engagement, or will you decide to sort of end it? Will you, in the next few months, get some information that will help you make a decision? It is up to you always how you decide to proceed. So I feel like thinking positively, letting your friends support you, not letting any codependent structures sort of take over is sort of the guidance you're getting, but that ultimately it's really up to you what you decide to do. There's the transformation card. Before I can even talk and say, let's grab the tarot cards, we see the death card. So something needs to be transformed, 3 of Cups, and something will be celebrated. You know, this is interesting. There's the Tower. So some big truth is coming in here for Libra, and you're going to have to make a decision on where you want to build and with who. 3 of Pentacles is your collaborations card, right? Like you're consciously collaborating here. So it is really up to you who you want to be with. 2 of Swords suggests that you're going to have to make a choice that right now you don't want to make. And perhaps that's why we're seeing it's up to you, because it really is up to you. Oops, I just knocked all the other cards down. It's ultimately up to you. Maybe that's why they all fell over, because really, it's up to you. That's the only card that matters, maybe, is that you're going to have to make a decision about whether or not you want to continue building with a certain person, or if you want to build with them from the beginning. And it feels like they're going to maybe make a bold offer with that engagement card. And you could be celebrating that and then realizing that you needed to get more information. And maybe that the no, this is very interesting, Libra. Let's pull your second row. Okay, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, Five of Wands. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. Four of Pentacles. Last card here for Libra. Ah, yes. Did you see it? It's a no. This is something has to separate. This is necessary. I feel like within the next few months, you're going to see this all get resolved, but that like you're needing really to make a decision about something that you know you need to make a decision about. It's either about an ex or someone you're with, or if you're single, it could be someone moving towards you. You know, like it almost feels like you have cause for celebration, but it's also a time where the truth is revealed about a certain relationship, and there could be separation, necessary separation with that Three of Swords. And that maybe you're hanging on to something that's codependent, but you got to let it go. You got to let it go because it's not serving you to stay within this situation. It almost feels like there's a lot of sort of battles of ego here, lots of conflict of ego, conflicts, and that it's draining you. It's draining you. And yet it's like someone here is very charismatic and has a lot of passion towards something, but are they getting a chance to express it? I don't know, because that Nine of Wands in reverse is saying that you don't trust the environment you're in. You're holding on to an old story that needs to be let go of. And it's like you're holding on to old battles here, and you need to let go of them. This needs to go away. Like you need to be in separation from this, but you're hanging on to it very tightly. And that Knight of Swords, or Knight of Wands, excuse me, is this passion that you have to pursue something that's not working. It's not hanging. It's not worth hanging on to anymore. You're sort of hanging on to something past its point, and so as a result, it's gonna end up leading into a separation, maybe outside of your control. But ultimately, the decision whether or not to hang on to this is up to you, Libra, but it doesn't feel like it works for you. It feels like talking to your friends is important, and sort of sitting around with the girls here. I just love this card because it makes me think of sitting around with my girlfriends, but there's no gender attached to this. It's just sitting around with your friends, celebrating and talking things out, really relying on friendships. Three of Cups can be a time of celebration, but for me, it's really a time of connecting with people, just like this Three of Pentacles. But in the Three of Cups, we are more with our soul tribe, and there is cause for celebration. There is cause for a little get together here and to celebrate, but also for you to understand something more clearly. There's the Tower and the Death card. I mean, it is up to you. You've got to make a decision on this, but it feels like it's a no, my guys. It feels like it's a no. You know, it really feels like it's a no, and that you need more information soon. Like within the next few months, this feels like it's going to come to a head. I'm going to leave it at that for you, Libra. I hope that this has been helpful. If it's resonated for you, consider liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing to the channel. It's so nice to connect with you through these readings. And if you would like a personal reading, all that information is below in the description box. I'm sending you so much love and light, my friends. Take care.